Hello, you're watching the Star News Update. I'm Isabelle Lai. There were 6 more influenza A H1N1 related deaths reported on Wednesday, bringing the total number of fatalities in the country to 44. Health Minister Datuk Sri Noordin Lai said on Wednesday that the latest deaths involve a 10-month-old girl, a 1-year-old boy, an 18-year-old pregnant woman, a 24-year-old man and 2 other men in their 60s. He also said that schools with suspected cases should not close entirely unless they could not function due to a high incidence of teachers or students being infected or under quarantine. Liao said that the principals of such schools would have to determine if this were the case, following advice from the State Health Director and after informing the State Education Director. Liao also warned suppliers and traders not to indiscriminately increase the prices of face masks and hand sanitizers to exploit the demand, adding that stern action would be taken against such profiteers. The government has cancelled its controversial plan to install filters at the country's internet gateways after a public hue and cry. Information, Communications, Culture and Arts Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Rais Yatim confirms Malaysia will use existing laws to prevent internet abuse instead of putting in place the special filter to limit web use. He says there were sufficient laws to nab those responsible for negative practices. Indonesia's most wanted Islamist militant, accused in a string of deadly terror attacks, was not killed in a shootout last week as initial media reports suggested. Indonesian police say he remains at large. Edi Saparwoko, head of the National Police Victim Identification Unit, say tests comparing the body's DNA with that of members of Noordin Muhammad Top's family came back negative. Noordin, a Malaysian national, has been blamed for masterminding a series of deadly Al-Qaeda-founded attacks in Indonesia since 2003 and is a prime suspect in the July 17 hotel attacks that killed 7 people. Former Land and Cooperative Development Minister Tan Sri Kasitah Gadam was acquitted and discharged by the Kuala Lumpur High Court today. He was charged for committing corrupt practice and cheating involving shares belonging to the Sabah Land Development Board in 1996. Justice Suraya Othman ruled that the prosecution had failed to make out a prima facie case on both charges for the court to call Kasitah to enter his defence. Kasitah, 62, told reporters that he was very relieved and happy with the verdict and would be rushing to visit his mother in Ranau before going for the Umrah with his family and friends. For more updates, log on to thestaronline.tv. I'm Isabelle Lai. Thanks for watching.